Can you tell us about your party's policy on proportional representation?
Gladly. The present system of government in our country is broken. We've seen that with the fourth election now in 7 years. Minority governments, partisanship, and the issue of so many votes not being represented in Parliament really reflects a broken system. The CHP has been part of what we call Fair Vote Canada, which is a movement that is trying to readdress how we send members of Parliament to Parliament. How do we elect them and how to send them to Parliament? And what we propose is this, that every vote should count through representation in the House of Commons. Thus, it behooves us to look not at parties, but at how the people vote. And for every vote, for every 25,000 votes, or say 40,000 votes, depending on the number exactly, for no matter what party, whether it's Green or Conservative or CHP, you would have a representative in the House of Commons. In this way, every vote would indeed count. There's no so-called wasted vote. There would be no strategic voting. There would be no voting for a certain leader, and regardless of the quality of the candidate in the local riding, you'd vote for the leader. This would eliminate all of that, and you would have a system where truly every vote would count, more people would vote, and every opinion or type of thought that these different leaders and different party people had would be represented in the House of Commons. And indeed you would have a system whereby it would be sort of like having 308 candidates who were chosen through their support to represent their ridings or their parts of their country, through geographic representation as well, in the House of Commons to discuss the big issues. So we believe strongly this would be a more fair way to run our country. Right now, the Conservative government has less than a quarter of the people of Canada's support, and they rule the country. Although it's ended now. But what we're trying to say is that every vote should have representation and allow a say in the House of Commons.